Hi, so you have an angry parent. Whether this is at parent conference time or any time of the year, it can be a really scary thing for a teacher. I had a great mentor who taught me kind of how to get through them, and I'm going to share that advice with you. First of all, when parents come in, you need to let them talk. You need to let them vent and share as much as they need to. The pregnant pause is a great tool to use in the situation because they'll be talking and they'll be talking and they'll be talking and they'll stop. And if you start talking, they're gonna feel like they're interrupted even though they pause. Wait. I like to sing the ABC song in my head. You can sing the Jeopardy song in your head, but give them time because they're probably gonna start talking again. While they're talking and while they're sharing, remember this might be coming from a place of shame or blame or guilt, and it might not have anything to do with you. So on a notepad, be writing down any issues that you actually hear come up that you can address that are school related. Sometimes what they're angry about is something you can't even control, and as long as they feel like they've been listened to, letting them know that that really is out of your hands can be the end of it. If it's something you can control, obviously you'll want to address it and make a plan to deal with it in the future, but while they're angry, just let them talk. I like to think of it as a duck. It needs to wash over you. You want to do your best to have it not ruin your day because you might have to go back to class after this and teach. You know, Pythagorean theorem day might be the big day of the year and you started off your morning with an angry parent. So just don't let it wash over you to kind of change you, but think that you're a duck and it's just going off of you into the water around you. Hopefully your administrator backs you up. They can step in. I wouldn't call the meeting off or stop it for anything other than profanity, a threat of violence, or the bell. Like, you can't not show up to your class if the bell goes off, but set up enough time if you can, if you know it's coming, the meeting's coming, to let parents just talk and get it all out. Wait and let them get it all out. And then they're gonna talk some more. When they're done, kind of do that thing that, Phil Donahue used to say on his show. And so what I heard you saying is that you're very concerned about the PE time. Whatever their issue was, I heard that this was your concern. And they might go off again. Don't interrupt them. The worst thing you can do is interrupt them or try to prove that you're right. Let them talk, let them talk. So after they're done and they've kind of run out of steam and energy, they've kind of slid down that adrenaline hill, address the concerns and make a plan. The plan might be that you can't solve this alone and we need to set up another meeting as soon as possible. The plan might be it was a miscommunication and it won't ever happen again. Whatever the situation, make a plan, write it down. If they have a piece to play in this action plan that you come up with, make sure they're clear about it. But know it's going to happen. Every teacher has somebody angry with them. I don't want to put you on the defensive, but every time I changed schools, it seemed like the new teacher on campus was the ones that parents would start nipping at. So if that's the situation, know it will pass. The longer you are at a site, the less often you get this, and I think it's just because there's other parents in the community that will talk them down to like, oh, that's not how she's like at all. Oh, that's not the way it is at all. Oh, she won't ever do that. So you have more community support around the school, but it'll be okay. It will be okay. So we're gonna listen, we're gonna note, we're gonna ask if what we heard was correct, we're gonna make a plan, and then we're gonna conclude the meeting. So you're gonna get through it just fine. Your administrator should be able to help you, but if at any time they use profanity or threaten to hurt you, you absolutely should stop the meeting right there and not continue, whether you're alone or with somebody. You don't need to take that abuse. So I hope it doesn't happen, or if it only happens it's just this once, that you're looking me up on YouTube. But if you found this at all valuable, if you can subscribe, maybe share this out to other new teacher friends or people that you know that are struggling. I have a website, forthekids.net, where I try to help teachers plan, manage, and present the best lessons to the kids that are struggling the most. So I will see you later, and thanks for watching. Bye.